MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how Game 5 is begun.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
That misses 1-2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all
fielder.
strikeouts are created equal. Right there,
Set.
he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. At the knees, strike 1. Rodriguez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me
third.
that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
One and one. Here it is. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Betts stands at first with 1 out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blunt moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And 1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Betts is on the move. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Once again, a 3-2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Gloved by Santana. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base, maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see. All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Now in the box, Darius Blunt. He'll lead things off here in
Leading
the bottom
up
half
for
of the
the
first.
Indians, the center fielder, Darius Blunt.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Behind 0-2 now. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll make it over to third, so the Tribe definitely has something cooking to start the
Batting
inning.
third, the shortstop,
Good hitters
Francisco
are good hitters for a reason,
Lindor.
D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching
Batting
is all
fourth,
about mixing pitches
first
and
baseman,
location. But he threw
Carlos
that all out the window to get that strikeout. He
Santana.
offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Hit the other way out toward right field. The catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great
Batting
job
fifth,
there by this
the
power
second
hitter.
baseman,
Known for driving
number
the ball
1.
on the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in, number 1. He stands in for the first time in this one. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Now a snap move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A 1 its way. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now a pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Acuna, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep. Fastball and
Looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And the 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Number 78.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Luplow. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? So striding in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off for the Indians,
lead off the home half of
the left
second.
fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. The 1-2. misses for the second ball. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the
Batting
ball
seven.
as hard as they can, and
The right
where
fielder,
it ends up isn't that big
Jordan.
of a concern, but that wasn't the case there.
Luplow.
That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Again, another foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. At the plate, Mookie Betts, a base hit in his first trip.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Meadows.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and Austin Meadows will be the next at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Meadows, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Darius Blunt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scoreboard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So a runner at first with 2 away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave 1, but they're on top 1-0.
Ladies
Carlos
and gentlemen,
Carrasco
your
answers
attention,
the call
please.
from the pen here in the
Now
4th as they
pitching for the
didn't get the
Indians.
outing they were hoping
Number
for from their
59.
starter.
Carlos Carrasco.
Gio Urshela. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a .333 hitter.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Carrasco, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Here it comes on 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Still even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Rosario. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
0-2, here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Luplow is there. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac,
for
Matt
the
Vasgersian
Indians,
as Carlos
the first
Santana
baseman,
settles in to lead off the inning.
Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Misses. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind it early 1-2.
Number 1.
Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, number 1. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. One there. On to Freeman. A double play.
The left fielder, number 22,
turn right there
Eddie
because of the difficult throw the first baseman
Rosario.
has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Indians failed to score, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Braves,
Okay, thank you,
the
Heidi.
designated hitter, Dansby Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swanson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, number 78. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Second baseman, Ozzie
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Yeah.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. The 1-2. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run
now
is in to score.
Right fielder.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians,
stepping
the
into
right
the
fielder,
box, Jordan Luplow.
Jordan
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game.
Now
that was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-1. And he popped him up. Fires into shallow left. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get
Now
that base
batting,
hit to
center
give your
fielder,
team the lead. You have to feel
Darius
good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Darius Blunt, swing and a liner. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bat.
Now batting,
Well, he definitely
the
rushed
shortstop,
himself on that return
Francisco
throw to first there. And he threw it away.
Lindor.
They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 2 and the Braves 1.
Your
Zach
attention,
Britton
please.
takes over to start
Now
the 6th
pitching
inning
for
on the
the
mound.
Indians. Number 53, Zach Britton.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Austin Meadows, 0 for 2 on his
Leading off
line
for
thus
Atlanta,
far.
the center fielder, Austin Meadows.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1 out, nobody on. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching
Now
from these guys in this one.
baseman,
the bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 0 for 5. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing. Strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Adam Simber takes the mound now. It appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Ronald Acuna will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat.
That ball is foul.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Nope.
And it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Another 2-2 offering. So a full count now.
3-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The batter, number 9.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Urshela at second. Acuna at first. 2 out in the inning. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Carlos Santana now. He hit a sac
leading
fly
up
earlier.
for the Indians, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, number 1.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Newcomb takes the
your
ball here
attention,
as he'll
please.
enter with a runner at
Now
first
pitching
and
for the
nobody out.
Braves, number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Number 1 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by
Now
a step.
That's a really
right fielder,
difficult turn for a first
Jordan
baseman. You have to come get the ball,
Luplow.
make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the belt, the pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. It's the Indians 2 and the Braves 1. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary.
Your
Number
attention,
70
please.
enters from the
Now
bullpen to do the
for
pitching.
Indians. Number 70.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He hit a
Leading off the
two-bagger
plate,
and later scored in his
the designated
previous
hitter.
plate appearance.
Yeah,
Dansby
he did a great job to go
Swanson.
down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout.
Now
I'll
batting.
tell you, in a
Number
one-run game,
78.
especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, number 78. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
We got 2 balls.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. On the ground up the middle. Lindor is up with it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Outstanding range
Second
on display
baseman.
that time. And here's the
Ozzie
data from ShowTrack.
Albies.
I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Diekman.
Digging in now, Austin Meadows. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Shane Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. For the Indians is the designated hitter,
leading off
Stewart.
For the Indians,
no hits in 2 trips
the
to the
designated
plate for
hitter,
him in the ball game.
Number 24.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
That's the ball. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Number 78 is under it. 1 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
At the plate, Kevin Plawecki singled home a run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. Got him.
Now batting,
that's a
center
play,
fielder,
but he pulled
Darius.
it perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
In now, Darius Blunt, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They still lead it 2-1.
Ladies
Nick
and gentlemen,
Whitgren has been
your
summoned from the
attention,
bullpen
please.
as he'll do so to
Now
start the
pitching for
eighth.
the Indians, number 62, Nick
So here's the cleanup hitter.
Whitgren.
Freeman is batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they
Leading
look
off
to
with the
wake
Braves,
up the bats.
the first baseman,
Yeah, not much
number
to get
5.
excited about with just
Freddie
a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Here's the pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the eighth here.
Now batting,
Our line
third
score
baseman,
here from Progressive
Gio
Field. Tribe leading this one in
Urshela.
the eighth as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Stepping up now, Gio Urshela, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
1-0.
That's by him for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
the batter, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
In now, Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Javier Baez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk
The
to
batter,
anybody,
number 9,
but especially to a
shortstop,
speed demon like
Javier
him. Good chance he's
Baez.
running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Javier Baez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Acuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in safely to third, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
Number 78.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, number 78. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base.
base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set. The 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 0-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. 2 out, bases loaded. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2.
Your
Sean
attention,
Doolittle
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the
the
bottom
Braves.
half of the 8th.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Now,
leading off for the Indians,
no career numbers
the 3rd baseman,
for this matchup.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 is a swinging strike on the slider. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield.
Now batting,
and he kicks off the inning with a
Francisco
Well, that would bring a smile to a
Lindor.
manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-1 is a ball down and away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Line drive to left. Acuna is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well,
Up next
he hit
for
that
Cleveland,
ball pretty well.
the
But
first
only
baseman,
problem was that he pulled
Carlos
off it just a bit. The location was a
Santana.
little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch on its way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Now batting.
That base hit was
Number
screaming
1.
off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box, number 1. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
A pause and the 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2
The
gone
left
now.
fielder, number
Pretty
22.
textbook pitching right there.
Eddie
Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working
Rosario.
outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's the 1-0. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in on the first, and the Tribe held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Standing in, Austin Meadows. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's in there.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Tapped out in front of home. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Gio Urshela. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Now
and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the first pitch. Shot towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Brad Hand
Number
enters
33.
the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Hand.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time.
Boy, D-Roll, talk about drawing up the squeeze play to perfection. It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on an island as a third baseman, first baseman, even the pitcher. When it's executed to perfection, you either put it in your pocket or get the out at first.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Urshela at third. Acuna over at second. Baez at first. One gone. Now the 2-1 pitch. Their count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, number 78, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard towards second. The second for one. Go to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 6 and the Indians 2.
Ladies
Luke
and gentlemen,
Jackson,
your
a
attention
6'2"
please.
right-hander, jogs
Now
in to
pitching
take
for
over on the
Atlanta,
mound.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow.
Leading
And
up
obviously
for
they'll
the
need a
Indians,
9th inning rally here if
the
this
right
series
fielder,
is going to make it to a
Jordan
game 6.
Luplow.
Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Popped him up. Baez has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 24.
Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Jackson, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-1 pitch. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The batter, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Striding in, Kevin Plawecki. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Two and oh now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1. And a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's
Now
a
batting,
jam
center
sandwich,
fielder,
but able to mix in a
Darius.
knock.
1.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Darius Blunt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. Plawecki, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. And that'll do it. The Atlanta Braves are back on top. They're the World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining. Believe me, now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.